What if the most revolutionary camera of 2025 didn't even shoot in color? While the world is obsessed with AI-generated perfection, bold filters, and limitless editing tools, Leica is quietly preparing to launch something that flies in the face of all that noise. The Leica Q3 Monochrom. It's not a spec bump, not a gimmick. It's a bold statement that photography is about more than just pixels. It's about purpose. This camera isn't trying to impress everyone. It's made for those who understand that limitations breed creativity, and that sometimes the most powerful form of expression comes from what you choose to leave out. No color, no distractions, just pure light, shadow, emotion, and truth. The Q3 Monochrom isn't just a tool. It's a philosophy, a rebellion, and maybe even a love letter to the core of photography. And if you're ready to see differently, this could be your moment. The Leica Q series has always stood out for combining technical brilliance with artistic philosophy. The original Q took the compact camera world by storm. A full-frame sensor paired with a beautifully engineered 28mm Summilux lens in a precision-crafted body. It wasn't just impressive, it was inspiring. Then came the Q2, which amped things up with a 47MP sensor, stunning clarity, and even more refined usability. But the Q2 Monochrom changed the conversation entirely. It was an act of deliberate subtraction, and in that subtraction, Leica found power. Now, the Q3 Monochrom takes that same spirit and pushes it into uncharted territory. From the ground up, this isn't just a color camera with a color filter array removed. This is a machine re-engineered entirely for black and white photography. It's a love letter to a medium that many have forgotten in their pursuit of perfection. And yet, it may end up being the most meaningful camera release of the decade. Sources close to Leica suggest that the Q3 Monochrom will feature a newly redesigned 60-megapixel full-frame sensor, purpose-built for monochrome capture. Without a color filter array, the sensor allows more light to reach each pixel, resulting in extraordinary improvements in tonal depth, shadow detail, and low-light performance. Where other cameras might smudge nuance in a gray mush, this one will carve contrast with surgical precision. But Leica isn't stopping at hardware. One of the most intriguing rumors points to the inclusion of built-in monochrome film emulation modes. We're not talking about quick digital filters. This is Leica infusing decades of film heritage directly into the firmware. Imagine having access to digital recreations of classic emulsions like Tri-X, Plus X, or Technical Pan, right from the menu. This elevates the monochrome from a tool into a time machine, one capable of capturing images with modern fidelity, but the soul of analog storytelling. The lens? The legendary 28mm f/1.7 Summilux is expected to return, but this time with optical tweaks to enhance monochrome performance. Leica is said to be adjusting micro-contrast rendering and bokeh characteristics to better suit the black and white medium. This isn't just about sharpness, it's about feeling. Early whispers of liquid bokeh suggest a kind of smoothness and background separation that feels closer to film than digital. Then there's the viewfinder, a newly upgraded OLED panel reportedly tuned for monochrome preview. Unlike color EVFs that need interpretation, this display will show exactly what the sensor sees in black and white. It becomes more than a viewfinder. It becomes a visual trust exercise, removing the need for guesswork or simulation. The body, meanwhile, continues Leica's tradition of form-eating function. Crafted with a new lightweight aluminum alloy, it's expected to be stronger, yet more nimble than the Q2. And it'll come in either a classic silver or a new stealthy matte black finish that minimizes reflections and draws no attention. Perfect for street shooters and documentary-style photography. But make no mistake, this isn't a camera for everyone. And that's precisely the point. The Q3 Monochrom is made for the photographer who wants to slow down, to observe, to shoot with purpose. No color means no post-production lifelines. No fix-it in Lightroom mindset. Every composition, every exposure choice, it all matters. This is a camera that demands intentionality and rewards patience. And therein lies its greatest strength. Its limitations are its features. In a world full of cameras trying to do everything for everyone, the Q3 Monochrom boldly says, "No, I will do one thing, and I will do it perfectly." There's something both nostalgic and revolutionary about that stance. It doesn't just challenge photographers, it challenges the entire culture of modern photography. In terms of competition, there's virtually nothing like it. Other brands have monochrome modes or simulations, but they're digital approximations. Leica's monochrome line, and now especially the Q3 Monochrom, is built around the philosophy of black and white, not just the look. It's not competing with cameras, it's competing with mindsets. And perhaps that's what makes it so exciting. It's not here to convince you to shoot differently. It's here to ask, what if you already wanted to? So, in a world drowning in filters, quick edits, and fast content, what does it mean to shoot in black and white? And only black and white. The Leica Q3 Monochrom challenges us to rethink not just how we take photos, but why. It removes the crutches and opens up a new world of intentional, thoughtful creation. It strips away the distractions and hands you something much more powerful: focus, discipline, and meaning. This isn't a tool for everyone, and that's the point. It's a camera for the purists, the romantics, the artists who still believe photography can be more than just instant gratification. It asks hard questions. Could you shoot with limits? Could you commit to seeing the world in light and shadow alone? We're ready to talk about it. Are you? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe to Factic for more bold takes and deep dives into the gear that reshapes how we see the world. The monochrome revolution is on its way, and it's not just about how you shoot, it's about how you see.